Alrighty guys, good morning. Welcome back to another vlog and meal prep. Charlie and I are in the car. Charlie is here.
Hey guys.
We are heading to Franklin, Brentwood, I guess, kind of the Nashville area. We are going to look at a car. Not 100% sure if we are going to get one, but Lexus came out with a new SUV and I ordered one. God, it's been over 6 months ago, I guess. I put a deposit down to reserve one. The guy texted this morning, my car should be here within the next couple of weeks, and I've kind of been on the fence as to whether or not I want it. So he's like, you know, we've got one here, you can come test drive. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go test drive it and see how I like it, see what they would give me for my trade-in, which could possibly be a deal breaker because I'm not going to give them my car for next to nothing and buy theirs at full retail price, which I'm sure is what it's gonna be because this is a hot car. Everybody's just buying them right up. There's a long waiting list for them. So if I don't buy this car, they're not gonna care. They're gonna have another buyer. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. And sorry if you hear my little navigation thing. I keep trying to turn it down, but she's super loud and tells me every little move to make, even though I don't necessarily need it on at the moment, but she's on. So anyway, I'm going to insert the grocery haul here. Let me tell y'all what I was gonna do for my meals this week. So one, we are just gonna do some chicken on the grill. I'm gonna marinate it in the morning in some Zesty Italian dressing and just kind of let that set, and then Charlie can grill that up. We're gonna pair that with some Uncle Ben's ready rice and some steamed broccoli. Although you're gonna see in my grocery order I didn't get steamed broccoli, and I don't know if I selected the wrong thing, but it's just like regular frozen broccoli, so I don't know if I can really steam that. We're gonna have to figure that out tomorrow. I'm gonna use it because I'm not gonna waste it. I love the little steam in the bags because I can just throw them in the microwave for 5 minutes. I get 2 bags, and then one bag basically is 3 perfect portions. And
1 miles.
Oh my God. Okay, and then for my next meal, I'm gonna do a taco casserole. I kind of looked around and found a couple of different recipes, and you know, we always love Mexican food. I would probably say that that's one of our favorites. So I'm gonna do a taco casserole. Gonna use my Ole Extreme Wellness Wraps to kind of layer in there with it some refried beans and some ground turkey. So hopefully the points won't be too much on it, and calories, which I've kind of loosely been following WW, and I think I said that in my last video, but I think I also said that my membership was getting ready to expire, and it was, and I debated on whether or not to cancel it because I really haven't been using the app, but I've made a decision. As many years as I have been doing Weight Watchers, and really since I was younger, like I think the first time I started Weight Watchers, I was like 18 years old. So I've really done it on and off my entire life, but consistently, you know, I started in 2019 and I feel like for 5 years now, I have been doing Weight Watchers pretty much at my goal weight at this point. You know, I might want to lose a couple more pounds, but anyway, I've decided to up my membership to include the workshops so that I can try to become a lifetime member. I think at this point that I deserve it, and I did that yesterday. So we only have one place here in town that does the workshops, and they're 2 different days a week. One I could have went this morning at 7:45, which means that I would need to probably get there like at 7:15 to weigh in or whatever. So that didn't happen even though I was up, but I was spending a lot of time trying to get my grocery order in, pick out what I wanted to eat, and also work on editing my video to go up tomorrow. So I really just wasn't prepared to have to go to a meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning today. And the other meeting time is at 12:30 on Thursdays, I think. No, 12 o'clock on Thursdays. So that is my other option, and I may do that one just because I can take my lunch break. I really don't leave for lunch from work a lot. I like to chill in my office. I take my iPad, I watch something, and enjoy my lunch. And it's just a little bit of downtime for me, and I love it. So anyway, I'll either go Thursday or next Saturday and kind of start that process. I know that you have to maintain your weight for at least like 6 weeks within 2 pounds above or below, to get that lifetime membership, and then you have to weigh in once a month. But I feel like at this point in my life, I need that lifetime membership. I mean, I really do love the principle behind Weight Watchers, and I do feel like when I keep those, you know, main objectives, I guess, that I get from Weight Watchers, which are the 0-point foods. You know, I'm going to select 99% lean ground turkey most of the time over, say, 93%. Anything to like save points, then I'm going to make better selections, and that's just kind of how I intuitively eat now. But to really try to maintain my weight and everything, I may have to start tracking again. So with that being said, I am going to try to create my recipes in my recipe builder. Another reason that I wanted to extend it too is I have so much data in my Weight Watchers app for my recipes, and I really don't want to lose all of that. So with that being said, I will continue to do Weight Watchers and hopefully start providing y'all points. I know that most people like to get the points, even though I do think that it's important, as I've said before, for you to calculate your own. But anywho, with all that being said, let's get into the grocery haul that I filmed in the middle of getting ready, because that's when the groceries came. But we have a 12:30 appointment, so I needed to finish getting ready and get this show on the road today. So enjoy the grocery haul, and then we will see you once we get to the dealership maybe. Okay, everyone, here are the groceries. I just thought I would do a quick grocery haul today. Just my normal order, but just to go through everything. So I got the chicken breast from Publix, which these were buy one get one free today, so that is nice. And then I got the ground turkey breast. This will be for the taco casserole. I always get 3/4 of a pound of my boar's head turkey for my sandwiches for the week. So got that. I got 3 of my Chobani non-fat Greek yogurts. I've been just buying them in these small containers, and I basically will use like half a container a day. I think I have 2, maybe 3 left from last week. So I just buy like 2 or 3 a week, and that just seems to work perfect. I got some more fat-free cottage cheese. I want to try that cottage cheese wrap thing that I have seen on TikTok with the cottage cheese, eggs, and some seasonings and stuff, and then you bake it, and you can make a wrap. So maybe, if not this weekend, next weekend, I might try that. I may make it for lunch tomorrow. We'll see. That way y'all can see it as well. I got some cheese dip, just in case we want any cheese dip whenever we have the taco casserole. Neko is behind me digging in these bags, if y'all hear that noise. I got my pack of bacon for the week. This is Charlie's sandwich. He has just started ordering. It's almost like getting a Subway sandwich, but from Publix, and he can customize it however he wants it. He does cut that up for his lunch and has it all week. Regular stuff, I got a tomato. I got 2 peppers for the taco casserole. I got my Honeycrisp apples. I've still been on my apple kick every day. To me, that's been the best snack. Better than bananas because they last all week. They don't get too ripe. I got tired of the bananas getting too ripe, and I do not like a ripe banana. I did get some egg whites. This is to make the protein bread thing that I'm going to try to make. And I also got these little mini trays. This is a recipe that I saw, of course, on TikTok, but it looked pretty good. And since I've been trying not to eat like processed foods or anything, but some days I might want like a protein bar, I thought these might be good. So we're going to try it out and use those. Charlie got some half and half. We got some more of our Fairlife milk over there for our Ninja Creamies. I did get some almond milk. I still use that in my coffee every day. For my meal with the chicken, we're just going to do chicken rice and broccoli. But to make things easy, I have ordered 3 bags of this Uncle Ben's Ready Rice. And we just basically will cook this for 90 seconds and split it. So each packet is a serving, and it has, like this one has 340 calories. I don't know what that is in points. I am going to try to start breaking the points down for everyone, just because I think that everyone likes to get the points. So we will see, but that will be the only thing that counts points in that meal is the rice. Hello, Neko. Did you decide to join us? Are you part of the grocery haul? Y'all know Neko loves him some groceries. Charlie got some Santitas, and then I guess he got some Raisin Bran for the week. Whoops. It's okay, Neko. My battery's going to die, so I need to go quick. So I did get some more Taco Bell hot sauce. For my chicken, I got the Zesty Italian dressing. I'm just going to marinate it in that and see how that turns out and let Charlie grill it on the grill. I picked up 2 packs of taco seasoning. I don't know if I'm going to use the hot and spicy or the regular, but I just went ahead and got one of each. I got my lettuce. I got some cilantro. This is really just for me, just to sprinkle on my taco casserole throughout the week if I want some. I like cilantro. Charlie's not a huge fan. We got some refried beans, some rotel, and some black beans, all for the taco casserole. I also got some salsa just in case we want that to eat with the taco as well. I got some more baking powder. It's been a hot minute since I've baked. I don't know if I actually still have any left or not, and it might be out of date if I do. I got another thing of my minced garlic, or jarlic as I like to call it now. My other one is almost empty. I got my pineapple and cantaloupe for my lunches this week, and then some more of these Arnold sandwich thins. Yes, I literally eat the same thing for lunch every single day, and no, I don't get tired of it. The only alternative that I might eat is I will make a pizza sometimes on Fridays and take with me, but it just kind of depends. So I got some broccoli, although this is not the broccoli that I thought that I ordered. I thought that I ordered the steamed broccoli. This is not steamed broccoli, so we'll just see however we want to fix that up, if I'm gonna boil it or if I can actually steam it. I might just be able to cook this in the microwave. Anyway, not a big deal. Charlie got some butterscotch chips. I'm sure that's for his Ninja Creamies. And then I got some of these Ole Wellness Wraps for the taco casserole that I'm going to make. And Charlie got some lemonade. And then as you can see, I got my favorite Crystal Light back there. Yes, I still love my Crystal Light. It was buy one, get one free. So I got 8 boxes today. So I think that is all of the groceries. So we're going to get this put away. And then I'll chat with you in a few minutes. Tell him bye, Neko. Alrighty guys, we are heading back home. We just left the Lexus dealership. It's 1:45. We're not going to buy the car. I liked it okay, but I didn't feel like for the price that it was worth it, I guess. So we'll just hang on to my trusty old Range Rover for now, but glad that I went to look at it. Again, I put one on reserve a long time ago, so hopefully now somebody else that, you know, was next in line will be able to get that one. I do have to get my deposit back from them, so I have to fool with that next week, but shouldn't be an issue. And yeah, so we're gonna head home. We were gonna go eat, but for some reason my stomach is like super upset today. And one thing that I've noticed, and I don't know if it's the protein powder or the milk or what, but ever since we got the Ninja Creamy, I have kind of been having stomach issues. And I did have a Creamy last night, and you know, I had pretty much stopped drinking protein shakes and stuff for the past few months. I've not had any stomach issues whatsoever. But for the past 2 or 3 weeks, my stomach's been bothering me some, and I'm like, is it something I'm putting in my meals? Is it the protein powder in the Ninja Creamy? Is it that Fairlife milk? I don't know what it is, but I'm probably going to take a break from eating those for a while, even though I do have a recipe, and I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, that I was going to try to make using protein powder, but it's to make like these little protein loaves, like little loaves of bread almost. I think I am still going to go ahead and make those tomorrow just to kind of see how they turn out, and then I'll see like if my stomach hurts if I eat that. And maybe it's the whey protein powder, because I think all of my protein powder is whey protein, so maybe I'll have to get like some vegan or something, because I do feel like I need the extra protein, if that makes sense. I do put collagen in my coffee in the mornings, like that flavorless collagen. That doesn't seem to upset my stomach. I've been doing that for quite a while now. But again, I don't know if it is the protein powder or not, but I know that I had to stop drinking those Premier protein shakes. I don't know if y'all remember, I used to always take one to work with me. With coffee in it. It would be my protein coffee. It would kind of be my mid-morning snack. I would just kind of sip on it at work. But I got to where my stomach was just killing me. Like, my stomach would be bloated and distended all day long. And one thing that I will say has helped tremendously, that my gastroenterologist told me to take, is IB Guard. And it comes in a green box. I ordered it on Amazon. I don't think that it's the cheapest thing in the world. It's probably like 30 bucks for a month or whatever. But I have been taking it now for like 6 months. I take 2 of them every morning whenever I take my regular medication. And I have not had any stomach issues until like the past 2 or 3 weeks. And the only thing that's really changed in the past 2 or 3 weeks is getting the Ninja Creamy and starting to eat protein powder again. So I'm kind of like, is that it? I'm going to be so upset because that's why I got the Creamy. You know, unless I can find a good vegan protein powder that doesn't have the whey in it, and maybe that won't upset my stomach. I don't know. First I thought that it was just the Premier shakes, and I did buy some Quest shakes and tried those, and those didn't hurt my stomach as much as the Premier did. So, you know, I could make a creamy using the Quest shake. I think I have 4 of those left over, and those need to be used up anyway before they go out of date, if they haven't already. I could just use that as my base and put some Jello pudding in there to help thicken it up. I got the Cafe Ole ones. That would be good, you know, with the chocolate chips. But again, something is not sitting right in my stomach. Not sure what it is. I'm gonna have to do some investigation and see, cut some stuff out and see what it is. But yeah, Charlie wanted to go eat lunch, so he's probably starving. Are you starving?
Yeah.
You are? But y'all, I literally feel like I cannot take a bite of food. Like, I have to go home at this point. It's like, I know I gotta go home. I gotta go to the bathroom. TMI, but it is what it is. Okay, so we are going to head home, and then we'll see maybe if I feel like getting something for dinner, or if I feel better and we can order food or whatever. I will just feel safer eating at home. I was scared to go sit down at some restaurant and have to sit there for an hour when I'm like dying to go home at this point already before even eating anything. And the only thing I've had today is my normal breakfast. So, anywho, we will see you later. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. I am back. Yesterday, after we got back home, y'all, I was sick for pretty much the rest of the day. I don't know what happened to my stomach, but I do have a sneaky suspicion that it is the protein powder. So I'm going to try to switch to like some vegan protein powder or some vegan shakes or something to try that. And maybe just cut out the protein powder and the Fairlife milk. Charlie's actually at Walmart right now. I asked him to pick me up some shakes. Of course, he's already went all the way over to the other side of Walmart from where they are, so I don't know if he'll get them or not. But I'm not really concerned about it because I might just take a break from eating my Ninja Creamy for a couple of days, let my system regulate, and see if that is in fact what was upsetting my stomach yesterday. But anywho, all we got to do today is meal prep 2 meals. They're going to be fairly easy. I am going to make a taco casserole, and I think that'll be pretty simple. Unfortunately, I forgot my Mexican blend cheese, but luckily Charlie is at Walmart, so he's going to pick that up for me. I do have the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and start on it and hopefully be ready to just about throw it in the oven by the time that he gets back from Walmart. And then we are just going to do some chicken on the grill. I already have the chicken marinating in the refrigerator. I put that in this morning after Charlie sliced it up so that it would marinate for a while, just in some Italian dressing. And I have Mr. Neko here who's trying to get away to say hello. Tell him hi. Can you talk to him, Neko? Say, I love you. I love you. Okay, so let's get started cooking because it's almost 2 o'clock. We haven't had lunch yet. We do have some leftover Mexican food. I told Charlie he could pick what he wanted to eat yesterday when we got back home. He's like, well, I really kind of want Mexican, but that'll upset your stomach. I said, go ahead and get it. I always get the sauteed chicken, and that's really not that heavy. I ate like just a few little bites. So I think him and I are going to just split my meal whenever he gets back for lunch. Just because I'm not going to be able to eat the whole thing. I don't want to eat the whole thing and have that heaviness on my stomach. At some point, I want to get this one in the oven so that it can cook and then we can have lunch once he gets back from Walmart. And I'll do a quick little Walmart haul as well. He is picking me up some glass meal prep containers. We have decided to switch from our plastic to the glass just because I love my plastic containers, but you know, we reheat a lot of food in there and you can see like the corrosion inside the containers, and I'm like, you know, we're probably like eating that plastic at this point. As long as we've been meal prepping, we probably do need to switch to glass, even though I feel like that takes up more space on storage. We may have to rearrange a little bit. But he is picking up just 6 containers. I'm going to have to order the rest on Amazon because what they have at Walmart just is not going to work. That is what is on the agenda today, so let's get to cooking. So for the taco casserole, these are the only ingredients I think that I need, minus the cheese. So we've got some ground turkey breast. We're just going to season that up with salt and pepper and then some taco seasoning. I am going to use the hot and spicy taco seasoning. You can use an onion and a bell pepper. Of course, we don't ever use the onion, so I'm going to do 2 bell peppers. Charlie has diced me up a red one and a green one that's here in this bowl. You can always use corn tortillas for this, but I'm just going to use my Extreme Ole Wellness Wraps just because I know that they are much lower in points. Like I said yesterday, I am going to try to provide the points. I will try to put those on the screen or down in the description box for what the points are because I've not calculated them at this point. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not too much because really most of this stuff is going to be very low in points. You're going to need a couple of cans of Rotel. I'm going to do 1 original, 1 fire roasted. You can always do 2 original, 2 mild, whatever you want to do. You need some fat-free refried beans, so I have those, and some black beans, and then a couple of tablespoons of some either fresh garlic or, like I like to use, my minced garlic in the jar, or jarlic as I like to call it now. This one is almost out. I am going to just throw this out because it's been in the fridge for quite a while after I use it today. I did order a new one yesterday in my Publix haul. So yeah, and then you need some shredded Mexican cheese or Fiesta blend or whatever. I don't know. I think it's what it's called at Walmart. Charlie is getting that for me now, and we're going to get started up. We're going to brown everything. I'm going to get a casserole dish ready. Once we get the meat brown and the peppers and everything all mixed up together, I'm going to drain and rinse the black beans, all of that stuff, and then we will start layering it in the casserole dish. I have my ground turkey in here. I have just put salt and pepper on it. I'm going to kind of dice this up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my peppers in and let the turkey brown and the peppers soften up all at the same time. And so I'm just going to let this brown and soften up these peppers, and then we will be back and throw everything else in. Okay, so the turkey meat is brown. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. Just going to try to get as much out of this jar as I can, but I would say 2 garlic cloves or 2 good sized spoonfuls at least. Here comes Charlie in from Walmart. Okay, so I'm just going to cook this garlic for just like a minute or so. You never want to let your garlic burn, so be sure to always watch it once that is added in. Okay, so the garlic's been in for about a minute. I'm going to go ahead and add in my taco seasoning, and I'll let that simmer for a little bit. If you want to, you can add in a little bit of water as well. I might add in like half a cup of water just to give that seasoning something to blend it around with the meat and the peppers because it's pretty dry at the moment. So let me get a little bit of water. Alright, so I added a little water. I'm just going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes, and then we will add in the Rotel and the beans. And while this is simmering, I'm going to show y'all what Charlie just got me at Walmart, and then we'll finish this up. Okay, so here is our Walmart haul. We got some wipes over here. Here are the containers that I wanted Charlie to go get me. Although these are looking pretty small, but it says that they're 2-cup containers. We'll see how they work. They were only like $6 and something for each package. So he got those 2. These are the shakes that I wanted him to get me because these are a vegan shake. So they're 100% plant-based. We'll see how these do on my stomach. He got my Fiesta blend cheese. I think you only need like 1.5 cups for this recipe, and this is 1 3/4 cups. I'll just go ahead and use the whole thing, and this is the reduced fat. I did have him get me some of the Lily's chocolate salted caramel for my Ninja Creamies because I thought that would be good, a chocolate shake with the salted caramel chips in there. I'm completely out of OxyClean. I'm in the middle of doing my laundry and sending him a text and was like, hey, we need OxyClean as well. He got me some of these stomach pills, although this one is not exactly the correct one. It's the only one they had. These actually work really well. The ones I normally get are more like a capsule and they're in like a little bottle. But these made my stomach feel so much better, and I used all the ones that I had. I guess Charlie got these Quest bars for himself. Those look pretty good. Quest chocolate brownies. And then he likes this cherry slush, which is like the Walmart brand of Crystal Light. So there's our little Walmart haul, and now we're going to get back to our taco casserole. Okay, we are back over here to the taco casserole. We're going to go ahead and add in both cans of our Rotel. And I'm just going to give that a little stir, and then we're going to go ahead and add in the black beans, which I have drained and rinsed. And I'm probably going to let this simmer for just a few minutes, and I'm going to get my casserole dish out. I am going to take my refried beans and put those in a bowl and just warm them in the microwave for like 30-45 seconds, just so that they will spread, because we will spread those on the tortillas. So let me get that ready, and then we will assemble. Okay, so I am ready to assemble. I have just a regular 9x13 casserole dish here. I think I'm going to be able to just use 4 tortillas. We'll see. I might end up using 5 if I need to fill in any spaces, but I'm just going to spray this with the cooking spray so that it doesn't stick, and then I'm just going to lay my tortillas down in here. Yeah, see, 2 of them fits pretty good in there. They just overlap a little bit, so just so you can see, that's what it's looking like. I think that will be good enough, and that will save on points as well. I thought I was going to have to use 6 of them, but we have warmed up our beans in this bowl. I'm just going to spread half of the beans over the top of these. Okay, I got that spread in pretty good, and I did take a couple of pieces of another tortilla just to fill in the sides so that the full bottom would be covered. So I probably will use 6 of the Ole Extreme Wellness Wraps, which these I think are only 1 point each. Not exactly sure whenever I use 6 and plug it in if it would be more. Now I have my mixture over here, and it is looking good. I'm going to use half of that, and we're just going to spread it right on top of the beans. And then I'm going to use my Fiesta blend cheese. I'm going to use about half of it now, and then we will top it with the other half. And then we're just going to repeat the same thing. We're going to layer the tortillas on here, and then I'll just use these other couple of little pieces just to fill in the gaps there. I'm going to use the rest of my beans and layer, and then top with my meat mixture. Okay, so I have another layer of tortillas, and then I've spread the remaining refried beans on there, and I'm going to go ahead and top with the rest of my meat mixture. Okay, so I've got the rest of the meat mixture on there. We're going to top it with the rest of the cheese, and then I'm just going to bake in the oven 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. And hopefully this cheese comes out nice and pretty and brown, and I think this will be delicious. I think I've done a taco casserole before in the past, not this one exactly, but something similar. We'll see. Hopefully it will be good this week. Okay, in the oven, 30 minutes. The casserole is just come out of the oven. It is nice and bubbly, looking good. We're gonna just go ahead and cut it into the 6 equal portions and plate it up. Okay, so here is my chicken. It has been marinating in the Zesty Italian dressing. I'll just overlay this morning. I basically just put the chicken in the bag, poured the whole bottle of dressing in there. I haven't done anything else to it. I'm going to take it out, just put it on this plate, and season it up with just some salt and pepper, I think. And I did have Charlie cut this into like really thin strips instead of it being too thick, so hopefully we'll have some nice crispy little pieces. I want him to cook it until it's nice and crispy and nice and brown on both sides of the chicken. Alright, so the chicken is ready to go on the grill. Charlie's just going to grill it, and then we have the Uncle Ben's rice that we will just make on the nights that we have this chicken, and then I'm going to fix up my broccoli to go in the container. So this is a super easy meal, and meal prep will be done. Okay guys, so here is the chicken and the broccoli. It is ready. Like I said, I am just going to heat up one of the Uncle Ben's ready rice packets on the nights that we eat this, and then we will just split that between the 2 of us. It just makes like the perfect portion. So this right here is 0 points basically, so the only points is going to be the rice, however much that ends up to be. Pretty low calorie, low point meal, so super excited to try this week. I did taste a little bite of the chicken. Tasted pretty good. Charlie just brought it in off the grill. I am going to go ahead and season up the broccoli with just some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining me for another little mini vlog and meal prep video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week at the same time in next week's video. And I love you. I love my Jennifer's Gems. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.